Hello. Okay, next makeup tutorial. This time I'm dressed up as Trixie Mattel from RuPaul's Drag Race. Unfortunately I've not got around to this season that has Trixie in it because I'm so far behind. I think I'm up to season 4 or 5 at the moment, so bear with me. But from all the clips I've seen of Trixie on YouTube and all the photos and everything, she just seems to be such a fun, glamorous drag queen that I had to do her. Wait. I would have done this makeup a long time ago, but I've been trying to get hold of the perfect wig, and I finally have, well, I think it's perfect, I finally have this wig, so yeah, here it is. I always have the most fun whenever I recreate RuPaul's Drag Race queens. It's just really fun to do. If you'd like to see more RuPaul's Drag Race makeups, I'll flash a couple of the tutorials that I've done in the past on the screen here. If you'd like to see any others in the future, just let me know in the comments below and I'll see what I can do. And as always, this makeup's been requested so many times in the past, so I'll flash the first few people that requested it on the screen now. And the very first person that requested it was SKYLER. I'll pop your name there. Thank you so much for being the first person that requested it, but thank you everyone that requested it. And yeah, so if you'd like to learn how to recreate this Trixie Mattel makeup, stay tuned. So the first thing I'm going to do, as always, is block out both my eyebrows. So I'll pop a link on the screen here, as I always do, to teach you guys how to block your eyebrows out, just so I don't have to recap it in this video to make things go a bit quicker. So I'm going to block out my eyebrows and we'll go from there. So the first area I'm going to work on is going to be the eyeliner. So rather than actually using an eyeliner because there's so much of it, I'm going to use a M.A.C Chromacake in black, just a black watercolour, just because, as I said, there's a lot of it and it's going to be quite large. So I'm going to go over my eyelid and then I'm just going to map out roughly where I want the shape to be. It needs to be really high arch, just so it brings the cheeks up. But it's just a typical winged eyeliner, just 10 times bigger than it usually would be. Love it. So there we are, it looks very Batman-y, but bear with me. Big eyeliner. So I'm not going to neaten this up just yet. As long as it's fairly symmetrical for now, we're fine. I just need to know exactly where the eye socket's going to go and the eyebrows are going to go before I neaten this up. But as I said, as long as you've got a rough guideline there, you should be fine. Then I'm going to take a M.A.C white Chromacake watercolour and I'm just going to colour in a half circle shape over my natural eyebrows, just so I know where I'm going to be putting my fake eye socket shadow. Then I'm going to take the M.A.C black watercolour again and I'm just going to go over the top of that line, just 2 half moon shapes, making it thicker in the middle but tapering off either side. So this is going to be the fake eye socket. Yeah. Then I'm going to take 2 Barry M Dazzle Dust glitters. One is a number 86, I think, it's really worn down, and the other's number 4, so a pink and a silver glitter. Yay. And I'm going to apply the silver glitter all over the white, and then the pink glitter is going to go from the outside, fading towards the centre. Then I'm just going to put some more white watercolour just on the top area here, above the crease line. Then I can take a Sugarpill black eyeshadow, which is their Bulletproof colour, and I'm going to sweep that colour upwards. Not too far, but I do want there to be a harsh line underneath and a soft smoked out edge on top. Then I'm going to take a pink Sugarpill eyeshadow in Dollipop, and I'm just going to brush that over the edge where I've blended the black off into the white. Then I'm going to take a light brown watercolour. This is by Superstar and it's number 030. I'm going to apply that in a really thick, heavy brow. So I'm going to have it starting just here where the new eye socket is, and I'm going to have it arched up really high and then tapered off. The point should blend off into the eyeliner points as well. The eyebrow does need to blend off towards the centre, but don't worry about it too much now. I was just starting to blend it and I realised I've not done a foundation yet, so when you do the foundation it's going to be a lot easier to blend them two together. Then, taking the white watercolour again, I'm just going to go underneath my eyes, just so it's thicker here and it gets thinner towards the corners. Then I'm just going to extend the lash line underneath with the black watercolour and a really sharp angle brush. I'm only going to go about halfway to the middle of the eye. I'm just going to take it down from the corner, joining onto this wing here, and I'm just going to go a half moon shape and then taper the line off. It's just going to be the new lash line where I stick some fake eyelashes to it just to make the eyes look bigger and more doll-like. Then taking the black Bulletproof Sugarpill eyeshadow again, I'm going to do exactly the same, except I'm going to go along the whole line here. So I'm going to start here with the black, sweep it out and go all the way along to the bottom lash line that I've drawn on here. Then I'm going to take the same pink Sugarpill eyeshadow and do the outside of that line as well. Then I would usually do this step last, but I'm going to put some lashes on the bottom set just so I can see where everything falls into place. But these are B178 Eldora lashes, so not too thick, not too big, but they're quite noticeable, especially on the bottom set, I suppose. I'm just going to stick these down with some black Geo Glue just along the fake lash line that I've got here, just sweeping up to this line here, just so everything's in proportion. And for the top lashes, I'm going to use the biggest ones I think Eldora do, which is the H139s. These are fantastic, look at them. I'm just going to apply them to the top set of my lashes. Then I'm going to take my favourite mascara at the moment, which is a Skinny NYX mascara. It's a tiny little wand. It's just my favourite at the moment for getting right close to your own natural lashes to bond them together with false lashes. So I'm just going to apply that on the top and bottom sets of my lashes. So I'm just going to let all that dry and I can neaten it up later. But for now I'm going to work on the foundation. So I'm just going to use 3 Kryolan TV paint sticks. These are in 1, 3 and 9. These are the usual colours I use. It just works best for my skin tone, I think, whenever I do like a drag makeup or pale drag makeup. So the 3W is going to be the natural skin colour. The 9W is going to be the contour colour, so the shading colour. And the 1W is going to be the highlight. So I'm going to start by applying the 1W, the highlight, and that's going to go down around my cheekbones, down the centre of my face and just on my forehead. Then I'm going to take my most wonderful little brush ever, which is my Baby Kabuki brush. I love these. And I'm just going to blend this colour outwards. Then I'm going to take the 3W and I'm just going to go around the rest of the areas. Then again, Baby Kabuki brush and just start blending that out. Then I'm going to take my 9W and I'm going to start working on the contouring. So I'm going to go around my hairline and I'm also going to go down the cheekbones. So Trixie's contour starts quite high, as you'd expect, but then it goes down and then to the sides of the mouth rather than like apples of the cheeks. So I'm just going to really roughly draw these lines on, just going to show you where I've gone and I can blend them out afterwards. Okay, so I will be doing my nose as well, but for now that's just the shape I've got. So I'm just going to blend this colour downwards and this colour outwards for now, and then I can work on cutting it to make it look a bit more harsh. So now I'm just going to use my little cheat when it comes to drag queen cheekbones. I'm going to take the 1W and I'm just going to go underneath where I want the cheek crease to be. Then I can just blend that colour downwards, leaving the harsh edge. Just really makes a nice cut crease for the cheekbone. So before I make things too neat, I'm just going to take some Ben Nye setting powder in Super White. And the reason I'm using Super White is because this stuff is just so much more theatrical and heavy, and it just keeps things in place a lot longer. Plus when I leave it on to cook on the highlight, it just makes it stand out that much more. So I'm going to press it all over my face, then brush off the excess, except for on my jawline and on my cheekbones. Just going to leave that in there just to sit and absorb. So I'm just going to let that bit cook and sink into the foundation. So then I'm going to take the 9W again, I'm just going to go along my jawline and I'm going to go down the sides of my nose, leaving a really thin point in the middle. Okay, after a few minutes I can just brush off that excess now. Then I'm going to take a sleek contour palette, which is in 373, the light shade. I'm just going to use a light peachy colour here, just on the apples of my cheeks, just to warm up the foundation a little bit. For the lips, I'm going to take a M.A.C Factor Colour Elixir lip pencil. And this is in number 4, Pink Princess. Actually, perfect name. It's just a really, really bright pink. And I'm just going to start by tracing on a really massive lip shape with a really harsh Cupid's bow and a full bottom lip. So these lips are just, yeah, they're like 90% of the face. Then I'm just going to blend that into the middle. then taking a Revlon lipstick in number 430, Soft Silver Rose. I'm just going to apply that over my lips. Then lastly, I'm just going to go over that with a matte O.C.C Lip Tar. This is in Mannequin, again, very aptly named. I'm just going to lightly add that to the centre of my lips and then blend it outwards. So then all that's left really to do is just to go over any of the colours that might have got any fallout on, just maybe darken up the black with a bit more watercolour. I might blend the brows in a bit closer together. Yeah. But aside from that, really, all that's left to do really is pop in some contact lenses, the wig, which is all about this look, and the costume, and I think we're done. And there we go, that's the look complete. So I finished the look off by popping on an I Love Lucy costume, which, I don't know, the more I thought about it, the more I think this costume might be quite apt for the look, so I thought it was quite sweet. I actually got it from partycity.com, I'll pop the link on the screen here. I popped on this beautiful wig which I got when I was in Vegas. I've wanted to do this makeup for such a long time, but I've never had the perfect wig. So when I was in Vegas last week, I saw this wig in just a random wig shop. I didn't catch the name of it, but because I was so happy to see this wig that's pink with white bits in, and yeah, so I've just backcombed it and styled it to look like this. The contact lenses are my new favourite contact lenses. They're called Blue Manson lenses, and they're from camoeyes.com. I'll pop that link on the screen here and in the description bar below as well. So I think whenever you see Trixie, she always has these bright blue lenses in, so yeah. Oh, and of course some diamond earrings. Diamond, yeah. Which I may or may not have got from Toys R Us. So yeah, that's my Trixie Mattel makeup. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. This is probably one of my most fun makeups that I've done recently. I love doing drag queen makeups, and this one is probably my new favourite. But just the eyes, really, isn't it? And the eyebrows that go up here, I love it. So yeah, that's my makeup. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. If you like it, please make sure to, you know, the usual, rate, comment, subscribe, and if you could share this video, that would super help me out. And yeah, so until next time. Bye guys.